What's going on, Mythic Nation? So, okay, I just finished watching the season premiere for Game of Thrones Season 8. And it was awesome. It was so good. Okay, so my reviews are a little different. Like, again, I'm not a film critic. I'm just a normal dude that watches the TV show. And I just talk about the parts I really like. So, okay, to start this bad boy off, the CGI in the episode was great. I love seeing all the dragons. That was awesome. I love that we got it out the way quick. Jon rode a dragon. That was so cool. And like he was saying, he was like, dude, you've ruined horses for me. Like, he was like, all I can do is ride dragons now. So I thought that was really one of the cool moments of the premiere. I really, really liked all the callbacks that we got from previous episodes. With the scene in the crypt of people talking about lineage, and Jon finally got to talk about his mom, and you could say Ned was there. The scene with people arriving to Winterfell, the scene of pretty much the Lord of Winterfell talking in the to the god trees. I forget their actual name. Then you got Jon and Dany after they rode the dragons. Dany was like, we can stay here, you know, we don't have to go back. And Ygritte was saying the same thing to him in season 2. So I really dug all the callbacks. But my favorite had to be Bran's just chilling outside in the cold. And he's like, I'm waiting for an old friend. And then Jaime gets there. And the first person Jaime sees is Bran. And the look on Jaime's face was hilarious. He's like, oh dear. It's just like, this is already going to be hard. But dude, Jaime's about to go on trial. And that trial's going to be hilarious. Because not only does he have the Starks that are just going to be like, you got a lot of nerve coming here, bro. And then you got Dany who's like, bro, you killed my dad. But Jaime's my favorite character, so I'm hoping Jaime makes it out of this. I think he will. Cause dude, Jaime, valuable experience on the battlefield. Okay, he may not be peak Jaime because he's missing a hand, but we need all the bodies we can get when it comes to facing the Night King. And that was another parallel I thought was cool. With they hung up the little kid, and they had the like dismembered body parts in the weird pattern. We had that in the very first episode of Game of Thrones. And we had that in this premiere. So I thought that was very cool. Again, I really liked all the callbacks. Highlights of the episode, again, like I said, Jon riding the dragon. That was cool. Sam got, like, a lot of very good scenes. Like, when he found out his family is pretty much dead, he was so excited to see Dany. And then that conversation took, like, the hardest left turn in the history of conversations. He was like, oh my god, I've been waiting to meet you. And he's like, I can't wait to get back home or something. And Dany's like, ooh. About that. Hey, I killed your dad. He's like, oh, that's fine. I didn't like my dad that much anyway. But my brother, though. And Jorah was like, ooh. And Dany's like, yeah. I killed both of them. And then Sam, man. Sam was just like, can I please go to the bathroom? Honestly. But that was just a cool little fun moment. But moment of the episode for sure is, again, Sam, Jon down in the crypt, and Sam finally tells Jon who his true parents are. And just the range of emotions on Jon's face were just, he was like, dude, stop playing. Stop, man. He's like, knock it off. I know a lot of people don't like my new girlfriend, but knock it off. And then it finally dawned on him that he's like, oh, dude, maybe it's true. But Sam's line is what made me the most excited. When Sam is like, you gave up your crown for your people, would Dany do the same? Jon's face was, he knows the answer. And I gotta be honest, the answer is a solid no. We have seen what happens when people question her reign. Like I said, that's a little bit of her dad in her. And I really like where that could take us as the season wraps up everything. Because Game of Thrones has never been what you expect. And you generally expect, okay, Jon and Dany live happily ever after they defeat the Night King. But what I like is that we may get 3 giant battles this last season. And it may not just be against Cersei. It may not just be against the Night King. But the final battle could be Dany versus Jon. And that would be epic. That would be really cool. And my money's on my boy Jon. My boy, well, Aegon Targaryen, but I still call him Jon. My boy Jon Snow. I gotta rock with the people in the North. I'm Team Winterfell all the way. So again, that was just, I really, really liked the episode. It gets a 10 out of 10. I'm very excited for what we have coming. The war with the Night King, the war with Cersei. Seems like the war with Dany too. So if you haven't been watching Game of Thrones, I highly suggest you watch Game of Thrones because, yes, you want to. You want to see some dragons. I want to see dragon versus dragon, okay? I'm a simple man. You give me dragons and you give me battles, I'm there. But I love Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is so awesome. I'm sad to see it go. George R.R. Martin, sir, if you could sit down for a second, let's have a chat. Whatever you are doing, I need you to stop it. And I need you to finish writing the books. That is what I need from you, sir. From now until then, I need, because I'm going to love that the show is ending, but I need to finish my books. I'm stuck on the Dance with Dragons. I finished that. I need my books, sir. I need the Winds of Winter. And supposedly you're doing a Dream of Spring. I need you to sit down and finish those 2 books, sir. That's what I need you to do. But Myth Nation, that's all for now. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. I will see y'all later.